What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Sam Adams here, and tonight we're going to be taking a look at the Halo 5 gameplay of the multiplayer beta that has come out with the Halo Master Chief Collection. If you have the Master Chief Collection, there is a code in the box where you can start participating in the Halo 5 multiplayer beta, and it looks pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't have an Xbox One as of yet. I'm actually getting one next week, which is why I first started looking at the Halo 5 multiplayer beta. So next week I'll be able to give you a more in-depth look from my personal point of view at what that game is going to be like. But as of tonight, we're going to be taking a look at this highlight reel that I found on a channel that I will link in the description, and we'll go ahead and get into some of the things that I like and don't like. First off, the strafing boosts that you'll see riddled throughout the gameplay look vaguely like Call of Duty Exo movements. And one thing that I worry about with this new Halo is that they're trying to become something that they're not. Halo is a very distinctive first-person shooter. It's got a lot of personalized feelings to it that make it stand out in the gaming industry. And whenever they start taking on personal attributes of other games, then it starts to lose its identity, and that's one of the things that worries me. And the other thing that worries me is a ground pound move that I see that also resembles Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Exo movements. And again, it worries me, but the thing is that this movement could actually be part of the Halo universe. It looks like it could be integrated into a new kind of suit that might be in development, something like that. But all in all, it looks better than the Exo movement that I mentioned before. I still just don't want a whole bunch of games to rub off on Halo because Bungie worked really hard to make Halo a very definitive thing. Even though Halo is just a combination of a whole bunch of different games that were coming out back in the 2000s or early 2000s, it still has its own feeling just because of the world that it's in, and that's one of the things that makes Halo stand out. Some of the stuff that I like, though, is arguably the aiming down sight feature. A lot of hardcore Halo fans aren't happy about it because Halo has always been kind of a to-the-side shooter, for lack of a better word, instead of a first-person shooter with aiming down sight. Halo has a very definitive feel, like I mentioned before, and they just debuted that there's going to be aiming down sights, but I think they did well because there are two different kinds of aiming down sight. First off, there's the full-on aiming down sight with the gun in your face. This is what we see in Battlefield. And then there's the zoom-in Left 4 Dead style shooting that a lot of games are picking up today, and that's what Halo Master Chief Collection is doing for the most part. Some of the guns have a more like the Battlefield style, and some guns have the zoom-in Left 4 Dead style. All in all, I think it's a pretty good balance because it still looks like it's in the Halo universe and it's not trying to copy off of Call of Duty or Battlefield too much. So that's one of the things that comforts me. And also, I do like how the aiming down sight features look because there are pretty cool holographic sights that they integrated into the guns, or at least the handgun that you'll see throughout the gameplay. That's the one that I'm focusing on whenever I'm looking at the gun itself. Another thing that I look is that the overall look of the game is nice. Like I said, there are these cool little holographic sights that are kind of new. They've redone the accolades portion of the screen. Like when you get a kill, you'll see that your little shields pop up down at the bottom that show what you did to get that kill. And that's interesting because they kind of remodeled that. And there's a lot of detail left in the environment. That's one of the things that I really like about this game, is just the amount of detail and the shine and the textures. Obviously, I haven't actually had my chance to get my hands on the Xbox One multiplayer gameplay beta, like I haven't got to play it yet, but next week I am going to get to play it, so I've been looking at a lot of content and footage, and so this is just my first impressions of what I think of the game. Next week, whenever I actually play it, I'll come back and I'll be like, okay, so this kind of sucks, and that kind of sucks. But until then, drop me a like if you enjoyed this video, comment me, or leave me a comment what you think about the Halo 5 multiplayer gameplay beta if you're playing it right now, or if you're watching the footage just like I am. Tell me what you think about it, and if you get a second, head over to my channel and check out some of my other content. I post a lot of videos, and I almost guarantee that there's something you will like, and as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon. Peace!